All right, here with Coach Fulton, Bruins national champions back-to-back. Coach, take me through that game. What a hard-fought match for our guys to come away with a 1-0 victory.
Yeah, it was a weird game. We had a lot of possession, and we knew we had the game, and we would have to give it up with a mistake or switching off for a second. But for me, it all came down to the fact that we had to be dangerous. Hang on a second, sorry. We had to be dangerous, and I didn't feel like we were being dangerous in the first half. We talked about it at halftime. What are the things that we could do to be more dangerous? We came out 2 or 3 really good chances, but ultimately we just had to gut it out. I knew, unless we handed it away, we were going to find it. Yesterday, neat story, I was sitting on the bench with Hoda, who's frustrated, 3 years of injury. He's thinking, I'm not going to get a play this time, and it was pretty cool. It was a good moment. It's a moment every coach wants to have. He was talking about how he just felt like, what's God telling him? Is this it? Should I even try to play? And I just encourage him to stay positive. There's people that can't play tomorrow, and he can play. And in the moment, I was frustrated at something that happened. I called Hoda's name, and I thought, like, he's going to score, and I didn't know. And the second he did it, I was like, I knew it. And it's a neat story for me because I got to spend that time with him yesterday. So, we found it. 4 minutes from time, we found it, and I'm so happy for the guys. They earned it.
Yeah. Talk about the relief that was. Again, we were just pounding the net relentlessly.
Yeah.
I don't have the shot count in front of me, but
yeah.
we definitely were owning possession on this third. For Hodari to finally get one to go in, that must have been a huge relief.
Oh, it was huge. It was huge, and I think that's all we needed. And had it happen in the first minute, it would have been great. But I feel like, I knew it was coming. It was just one of those things. I'm glad it happened in regulation. Glad it was a little dramatic for the guys. But we'll take the lessons we can learn from it moving forward. But ultimately, I'm just pumped. They earned it, and they fought for 90 minutes to get it. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't the result I wanted based on how I saw the game going, but it was a result, and that's all we needed. So I'm so happy for the guys.
Last question for you, and I'll let you go, Coach. Looking back on this season, obviously a special year. We've had to battle. You said before this game it was the hardest journey to get to this point. You guys had a target on your backs all year long. Yeah. If you can look at this team collectively, what's going to stand out about this group of guys?
Just consistency. We had consistency off the bench. We had consistency in training. We had consistency throughout the team, and I feel like we didn't have the one guy this year. Victor changed a lot of games for us last year, and we had to discover what we were going to do without him. So that was an early puzzle we had to solve, and we had some bad results because of it. And once we started solving them, it was goal after goal coming from all different angles, and we only let up, I think, 13 goals this year, which is 6 better than last year. So we had an outstanding season. We lost a starting center back last year, and we're able to replace him in Dallas and get a lot of consistency there. So overall, it's consistency. These guys worked hard every day. Very rarely did I have to get onto these guys for the level, and it shows. They got some great results throughout the year, and then to come do this, it's the hardest thing to repeat, and we were able to do it. So consistency with these guys is the key word I would use.
Yeah. Alrighty, thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.